Alright everybody, what is going on? I'm catching up on some showcases right here, so we're taking a look at STR UI Goku. So I never actually did this guy's EZA, Rainbow, Level 10 Links, whatever you want to call it video. So that's what we're going to be doing right now that Beast Gohan is out in the game. Now, funny enough, this guy actually isn't on Beast Gohan's leader skill. So what we're kind of doing is running kind of a hybrid of just like the superhero team. We're running superheroes, but I'm running this Gohan as my leader, just because I wanted to bring him. And then we're bringing a friend Gammas. I could have just brought like double Gammas or something like that because Gammas are a 200% superheroes leader, so Goku would have been on the 200% that way, but I decided to bring this Gohan just for funsies, so if he gets us killed, you know, maybe I'll swap him out, but usually with Beast around, he's fine. So, anywho, what we're going to be doing right here is we're going to be showing off STR UI Goku, like I said. So, he's starting out here at 225k defense. We've got Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power activated. Of course, the two other linking partners that I brought here are on the other rotation. Now, AGL UI Goku has not yet EZA'd on Global. He's going to be getting his EZA from the time I'm recording this video, about 30 hours from now or so. Is when he's going to be getting his EZA. If you don't know exactly when it's going to drop, be sure to click the link in the description to the Dokkan info website. Go to cards, and then click on schedule, and then you'll be able to see the exact countdown for when they're going to drop in-game. I can actually show you guys right here. Again, cards, schedule. This is on the Dokkan info website, link in the description, and you can see right here we've got the countdown for both of them in-game. So about 1 day out at this point from them dropping in-game. So but this guy is his best linking partner on Global right now, so that's who we're going to be using next to him, if I can get them next to each other. They do share 6 out of 7 links, but next to, you know, Beast Gohan right here, we're doing all right. This is a lot of pressure we're putting up with UI Goku starting out immediately right here. Just all these attacks right here, but that's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. So what's UI Goku doing? Let's go ahead and read his kit. 177% attack and defense at the start of turn. Key +4, great chance of dodging enemy attacks for 7 turns from the character's entry turn, and high chance of dodging attacks after that. So for the first 7 turns, you have a 70% chance to dodge. After that, it does drop to a 50% chance to dodge. And then, where is it? So, plus an additional chance of dodging, plus 7% within the same turn before the character receives an attack per reps of Universe 7 category ally, self-excluded, attacking in the same turn. So, you really want to be using this guy in the reps Universe 7 team, which after we get the Tanabata celebration in game will definitely be more viable once we get, like, Tech UI Goku. But even after we just get AGL UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta's EZA, that'll give us a nice core of Tournament of Power characters that we can use on the superhero team. That'll help get this guy's extra dodge chance. Obviously, having a 84% chance to dodge versus a 70% chance, you know, the 84% chance is going to be better because that's, you know, 7% times 2 for the 2 other characters on rotation. You guys get what I'm going for right there. And then after that, he gets an additional defense plus 77% starting from the turn in which the character evades an attack, including super attacks, plus an additional 77% attack, starting from the turn in which the character evades an attack, including super attacks as the first attacker in the turn. It gets an additional key +1 up to 7, an attack and defense plus 11%, and crit chance up to 77% with each attack evaded. So we need to dodge a total of 7 attacks in order to fully build up. Looks like we will be able to get a good chunk of that right here. Let's go ahead and just grab these for Beast. I'll go ahead and float off the Gammas. I could leave them on rotation, but I'm going to leave Beast here because I feel like I might need him next rotation. We'll see. So again, UI Goku, 70% chance to dodge right here. I have mine with a full dodge build. The way I see it, this UI Goku, he's either dodging or he's losing. That's really all that I ask of him. So that's what I do have is a full dodge build on him. I could probably pump it up a little bit more, but that's okay. So he does get defense on his super attack effects. He gets 50% attack and defense. I'm sorry, he gets 50% defense on his 18-key super attack, 30% defense on his 12-key super attack. Sorry, I kept trying to say 50% attack and defense on his 18-in, but that's, anyway, it's only 50% on his 18, 30% on his 12-key. I'm sorry. So, and then he also does have the disables enemy guard effect. So the way that works, right, is that it just gets rid of true type disadvantage, kind of, is what that gets rid of. It's never something that you're really going to notice. It's not like super effective against all types where you're gonna like really feel the extra damage, but like in this case where we're fighting an AGL enemy, you can feel it a little bit. We're doing a little bit more damage to Vegeta than if we were a normal STR character. So That's kind of the way that is. But yeah, again, full dodge on my UI Goku because I need him to dodge. So I'm going to go ahead and cut right here as soon as the Gammas finish attacking, and we will be back with the next rotation. So we should have gotten UI Goku's 77% dodge buff. We got quite a few dodges right there. We will be right back. So we're back. You guys might have seen that Physical Ultimate Gohan, of course, didn't nullify that. Gamma Burst Flash, I'm pretty sure. Now, I'm not going to check, but I'm pretty sure that's a Ki Blast. And I'm pretty sure that we could have nullified that, but we didn't. So, you know, that's all right. That's okay. We're going to keep going here. Now, unfortunately, my first turn was a little rough, as you can see. Little bit rough here. Also, the frame rate is, like, dying. Hang on, real quick. Okay, there we go. Anyway. So I'm going to pop the Gamma's standby because that's going to give us some support. So let's do that. So they have a little bit of damage reduction now. I think they could survive like one normal attack, surely. Yeah, okay, so they've got the damage reduction. Let's go ahead and grab these orbs for them. Remember that the Gammas are supporting, and then they do, after you stand by with them, they do give you a one-turn support buff on their 18-key super attack. So you can see raises superclass allies defense by 50% for one turn. That is going to hit UI Goku. Obviously, he is a superclass character. Let's go ahead and grab these. That'll get us up to full 24 key. So we're at 230k defense. Not bad. It'll go up a little bit after we, you know, attack here. But we do have a few more links activated this time. We have our Tournament of Power links activated this time because we do have the Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta next to us. AGL UI Goku is coming onto this rotation, though, so that'll finally get us our perfect 6 out of 7 linking partner next to us, which is really, really what we want right here. All right, so go ahead, Gamma 1. All right, Gamma 1's attacking while Gamma 2's charging up. Very good. This is fine. They'll be able to tank the, like, if there was a super attack, he'd be able to tank it in double digits pretty easily. STR UI Goku, let's see what you got. So only 9 million this time. Notice like the big drop off in stats right there because he didn't get the big attack buff for dodging all those attacks first. So, oh buddy, we need you to dodge. UI Goku, buddy. Hey man, hey pal. That was with a 77% chance to dodge, by the way, and the full dodge build that he ate that attack. Because remember, again, before he, receives an attack on a turn, he gets an extra 7% chance to dodge per Reps Universe 7 category ally. On the rotation. Sorry about that. Sorry. All right. Well, I'm probably gonna have to pop an item right here just so that I can heal. Well, we do a beast. No, let's not play around. I'm gonna use an item right here. We will come back on the next rotation. All right, everybody, we are back. So, this time we are gonna have STR UI Goku in slot 1 right here. Well, I guess I could do this actually. This would maximize. Well, no, we need to do this to get the attack buff for dodging in slot 1. So I'll go ahead and pop. Well, I don't want to. I'm worried that if I pop the Gamma's active skill right here, it'll just KO Vegeta. Let's do it. Hang on. Let's see. Oh, please don't kill him. Please don't. Ooh, close. Okay, close. So here we go. So UI Goku, he's got his dodge buff in, at least one of them. So we're at 500k defense. We do have support from the Gammas. We have 6 out of 7 links activated. Let's go ahead and grab all those orbs right there. So this is probably not going to be as high of an attack stat as we saw on his very first turn. But it should still be pretty decent, assuming we get the dodge off right here. Okay, well, we're really going to need to get the dodge off here. Again, we have a 77% chance to dodge plus a full dodge build on STR UI Goku right here. There it is. Okay, so very nice. And no! Ah! All right, listen, we're running it back. Okay, so here's what you guys missed. Do not dare, Cord. Did you guys see it flicker? Did you guys, like, don't you dare, Cord. Like, stay active. So it's going to be about a 21 million attack stat coming in here. So yeah, there we go. Sorry, so I got to see it. You guys didn't get to see it there. My bad. Well, it's not really my bad. It's the Cord's bad. But sorry I screamed at you. The cord disconnected, and then it made a really loud sound, and it freaked me out, so... All right, so there we go. I'm going to hop into another event. Let's get a little bit more footage of STR UI because this one was a little cooked. All right, so here we go with another rotation of STR UI Goku. This time just linked up next to the Gammas. I could throw him into the middle, but again, we need to get his dodges in. And he does get a lot more links with Gogeta, but the dodges are going to be more important, and he's going to be able to get. Well, I guess it's 3 and 3, but he needs that attack buff in slot 1. So Let's go ahead and grab some orbs right here. We'll grab some orbs for the Gammas. And again, we do have AGL UI Goku coming onto this rotation anyway, so we'll be able to get him with 6 out of 7 links sooner rather than later. So, right, there's our sweet dodge. We need that for our attack buff. There's another dodge. So there we go. We have 99% attack right here because we got 2 dodges. We got the 77% for dodging in slot 1. Which gives us the 77%, and it gives us 1 proc of just dodging. Remember, he needs to dodge 7 times in order to fully build up. So we got those at the same time, so that's 88%. And then we dodged another attack before we attack, so that puts us at 99%. And then we got another one after we attack, so that puts us at, what, 110? We're at 110% attack and defense built up right now in our passive, out of a total, what is it, 100 and... Don't quiz me. It's 70 and 70 is 140, so it's 154. 154% is the total multiplicative buff we can build up in our passive from dodging. We get a 77 right away, and then we build up another 77% after dodging 7 attacks. So, not too bad, not too bad. We need to dodge, what is that, 4 more? 4 more attacks in order to fully build up. We're at 110 out of 154, so 4 more attacks to fully build up here. I'm going to go ahead and cut. We will come back again with more STR UI Goku. All right, so here we go. This is going to be a crazy... Look at this. Dude, I couldn't have planned this better if I had tried. So, again, we're at 110% out of a total of 154. So we're at 500k defense right here. Again, that's just raw defense, though. There's no guard attached to that. There's no damage reduction. That's 500k defense raw. And that's it. That's it. So... we're going to throw him in right here. We're going to throw him to the Wolves. We're going to give him the full 24 key. Pretty sure that's enough attacks that if we survive this barrage right here, we are going to be fully built up. Let me go ahead. I don't really need to pop the Gamma standby right here. Let's go ahead and grab these orbs right there, and let's just see what happens. UI Goku is either going to look like the savior of the game right here. Again, he's got a 77% chance because we do have AGL UI Goku on rotation right here, giving him the extra 7% dodge chance. So he's got that. We've got the full dodge build right here. We've got the 26 dodge, all right? We've got 26 coming in on the passive. Let's see what happens. 26 dodge, full dodge build, 6 out of 7 links activated, and the Gamma support. So let's see. Let's see. I'm going to set my phone down. We're just going to... Okay, that's good. Okay. There we go. One more. We should be fully built up. Okay, so we should be fully built up now. The numbers at the bottom should stop going up. Yeah, so see how they're capped out at 3.25. We dodged the super attack. Very good. And we shoot out a 24 million attack stat right here. Very, very, very good from UI Goku. Awesome. Great rotation. I really thought he was going to eat the super. I'll be completely honest with you. I thought that super was going straight into our mouths. So we'll get to see some more footage of this guy throughout the celebration because he's probably going to be a... You know, we're probably, whenever I do the AGL UI Goku showcase, it's going to be like the reverse rotation of this. We're going to be throwing AGL UI Goku into the fray against an attack like this, so we'll see how he does. The thing about UI Goku, though, is that we found out that dodge does actually stack no matter what phase it's in, which is how I always thought it worked until I made a comment. You can probably find it on, like, one of Truth's... it was probably, like, the private server showcase whenever the gods first came out. And we were talking about how their dodge stacked with rainbow orbs. And I said something along the effects of, like, you guys didn't know it did that. Or maybe it was, like, one of his challenge runs he was doing. I'm not entirely sure. But I just made the comment of, like, you guys didn't know, like, dodge stacked. And they were like, basically it was like, no, they don't. And I was like, yeah, it stacks just like STR Janemba. And everyone went, no, STR Janemba's doesn't stack. It doesn't stack. You know, that's not how his works. And I was like, okay, I guess. And then I swear I went to Twitter and somebody like pulled up a chart that showed me that it was in like a separate phase. I swear that happened. Maybe I'm making that up, but I swear that happened. And then after that, you know, it was just like, I just readily accepted that, like, okay, I guess I was wrong. It only stacks if it's in the same phase, which made sense because whenever you calculate defense only adds whenever it's in the same phase. So I was like, you know, I guess, you know, that logic makes sense. Only to then find out that people went in and manipulated the data and found out that, like, it was with Yamcha. You know, the guy posted the Yamcha showcase of, like, hey, I changed Yamcha's 10% Excuse me. Yeah, he was like, I changed Yamcha's 10% dodge chance to 50, and after he attacks, you know, he gets a 100% chance to dodge. And when they tested it with a bunch of different units, yada, 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 we found out dodge chance stacks. So I guess what I'm trying to say here is that actually I was right back on that stream. You can go find me. I think it's like Minato makes the comment and says that I'm wrong. So you can go find that. And he's the reason that all these years I've been telling people that, for the past 2 years that dodge chance doesn't stack. But anyway, the point being is that AGL-UI Goku gets a stacking dodge chance. And after like 3 attacks, he has like guaranteed dodge. So, should we just go into the breakdown? This fight's over. There's nothing else to really go over here. So we're going to move into the breakdown. Thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. If you're done watching the video at this point, I understand. Be on the lookout for a Broly, Chilai, and Limo showcase later today. All right, so this is Sign of a Turnaround, Goku Ultra Instinct Sign. His leader skill is Realm of Gods, Ki +4, HP attack and defense, 150. Oh, wait, is that right? Yeah, I guess it is. Huh. So I guess his leader skill didn't change much. What did it change from? Oh, it was 130. Okay, so he went from 130 to 150% with his leader skill. If it'll update here. Hello? Oh no, I broke it. All right, I fixed it. His super attack is the Instinctive Punch Extreme, raises attack and defense by 30% for 1 turn, disables enemy guard. Again, this isn't a super important ability. Causes colossal damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense. Not too bad. Defense lowering is okay. We like getting attack and defense on our super attack effect. That's always good. The Ultra Super Attack, the Kamehameha Extreme that he does against Kefla to knock her out of the ring. Raises attack and defense by 50% for 1 turn, disables enemy guard, mega colossal damage to the enemy, and raises allies attack by 50% for 1 turn. So if you put this guy in slot 1, all of your other characters on the rotation are going to get a little bit of extra attack from that, so that's not too bad. I would prefer if it was attack and defense, just because why not? But, I guess, like, I'll take it, I guess. It's just more support for the superhero team, right? Like, they need to be stronger. The passive skill, Turn in Tides of Battle, attack and defense 177%. Ki +4 and 70% chance to dodge for 7 turns from the character's entry, and then a 50% chance to dodge starting from the turn after that. So you got to be careful with this guy in long events. He is going to go down to a 50% chance to dodge at some point. Just something that you keep in mind. A lot of the time, it's not really going to matter, but there are some fights now that will go on longer than 7 turns, so you do need to be paying attention to this guy and what rotation he comes in on, how long, like which side of his passive is up, because that could get you killed later on. Plus an additional chance to evade enemy attacks, including super attacks, plus 7%, within the same turn before the character receives an attack per reps of Universe 7 category ally self-excluded attacking in the same turn. So that's that extra 7% dodge chance I was talking about he was getting from UI Goku. You can get that up to a max of 84% if you have 2 other reps of Universe 7 attacking in the same rotation. He gets an additional defense plus 77% multiplicative, starting from the turn in which the character evades an enemy's super attack. He gets an additional attack plus 77%, starting from the turn in which the character evades an attack in the first slot. So you only get the attack buff in slot 1, you get the defense buff in any slot. And then you get an additional Ki +1 up to 7, attack, defense, and crit chance up plus 11%, up to 77% with each attack evaded, including super attacks. So this line right here, I was kind of talking about this earlier in the video, but it's easier if I can show you now, will actually add into these 2 buffs here. So this, everything you see in blue right now is in its own phase. This right here is in its own phase. So this is in a multiplicative phase with this. So it's like this multiplied by this is what I'm kind of getting at here. So this is like passive phase 1 at the start of turn. This is passive phase 2 that you build up during the turn. So that's kind of how you can think about these things. These are 2 separate buckets. This is bucket 1. This is bucket 2. So as you dodge an attack, this will go up to like 88%, 99%, 110% as you're dodging, right? This will always remain 177, but this will build up and add these 2 together for a total boost of 154% after it's totally built up. So that's kind of how you can think of that. Link skills, Kamehameha, prepared for battle. Godly Power, Over in a Flash, Tournament of Power, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. This guy's on 1,000,000 teams, which is pretty solid. He is a dodge or die character, so he is kind of risky to run. The good news is that he does have a pretty high dodge chance. So if he dodges, he's going to be great. I decided to maximize dodge. A lot of people are probably going to give this guy additional because he does have crit chance built in right here. So as you're dodging, you're building up this crit chance, so you probably don't need to give him a ton of crit. Additionals can be okay for a little bit of extra damage, maybe a little bit of extra defense. But truthfully, guys, if you're using this guy, you need him to dodge, or that's going to be, that's going to be curtains for you. These are his 200% teams at the moment on global. Nothing here too super relevant. That is kind of unfortunate. These two kind of really sucked on release. Yamcha's just too risky to run for me. These guys can be okay in certain events. This guy is good, but he's really more just suited for the Majin Buu Saga team. This guy's just aged out at this point. I wouldn't run him as a lead now that Beast is in the game, and this guy's kind of just run his course at this moment, so not really a ton of relevant teams in terms of 200%. Now, I guess the Gammas aren't on here. The Gammas, for some reason, aren't listed on this list. I guess it just hasn't updated in the database yet. I wonder if I switch over to JP. If I switch over to here, will it show the Gammas? No, it still doesn't show the Gammas. But this guy is on Superheroes, and the Gammas are a 200% leader, so I'm not sure why it's not pulling the data over. But you can see right here, Superheroes. He's on the Gammas 200% because the Gammas are a 200% leader to Superheroes. So it's like he's on there 200%. But yeah, he's not on Beast though. He's not on Beast. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think about this STR UI Goku. Let me know what you guys think about this celebration. Let me know if you've had fun during the 9th anniversary. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'm going to catch you guys next time.